Stop words, filler words, whatever you want to call them, these annoying little buggers that pop up in your conversations, in your presentations. You want to get rid of them, of the, actually, you know, all right, like, those things. You want to get rid of them. Now, the good news is everybody has them. So it's not just linked to you. You don't have some sort of filler stop word disease. The good news is I have them. All the professional speakers have them, everyone in the company. And the extra good news is because we all have them, there are also techniques to get rid of them. And that's what this video is about. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Let's go.
Are you listening? Damn.
Stop words, filler words, we all have them, but how do we get rid of them? First, by understanding why they're there. Why do they exist? Well, for a very simple reason, your brain needs time to think. And the more exhausted you are, the less prepared you are, the more time your brain needs to connect certain points with each other or to answer a question from the audience or someone in a meeting. And because if you're not feeling good, you're nervous, you're not experienced, you're tired, you do not like the silence, even though it's a fraction of a second. You do not like the silence that your brain needs to think or connect to points. So what do? You fill up the silence and you use words that give you time to think. Now, the more tired you are, the less prepared you are, the more of these words will pop up and they go from being normal or acceptable to being very annoying. I have them, for example, at the end of a workshop, after 8 hours, getting really tired, I see myself using these words more often, or if I'm not prepared, which almost never happens, but if I'm not prepared, I also have these filler stop words. So no, it's just your brain saying, I need some time, I don't like the silence, so I'll just fill it up with, all right, that. Now, how do you get rid of them? Well, very simple. And this might not seem like the, oh my God, rocking science technique, but the very simple way is take a nap. Make sure that you're rested, that you're not exhausted, that you take a nap, go to sleep, make sure your brain is really fresh. Definitely you have to present, don't go to bed too late, don't drink alcohol, make sure you are in top peak performance. The faster your brain can think, the less these words will pop up. That's a simple one, but it's the one that will help probably the most. The second one is your preparation, but not just prepare your presentation, but prepare how each point links to each other, what slide follows the other slide if you're using a presentation. So you do not need to think about it, that you know that A connects to B and B connects to C, and that there's no seconds in between that you need to think, how does it all link together? You know, because you prepared it. And the third one is, and that takes some practice, embrace the silence. And definitely when you're inexperienced, when you're nervous, you do not want silence. Even though it's a fraction of a second, that fraction of a second of silence is, in your mind, awkward. And what are the people thinking? And maybe I'm losing my credibility because I am being silent for just a fraction of a second. Your audience will love it. And they will appreciate you not filling up that silence. So embrace the silence. Learn how to talk, how to present when you're rested, when you're prepared, and you know your links. And even if you need to think, just like me now, even if you need to think, do not try to fill it up with certain words. Just use the silence. It gives your audience time to think, for them to process what you just said, and it gives you a moment to think of what you want to say next. It also gives you the idea, or the audience the idea, that you take their question, for example, very seriously, or you're very into thinking about what you're saying, you're just not blurting out answers, but you really want them to get the right answer. They appreciate it. So embrace the silence. Think in silence. Like I said, that takes some training. But once you get used to it, you will see when you videotape yourself, you do a lot of presentations, you rewatch your presentations, you're in the meeting, you stay calm, you're rested. It will get in there. It's just a skill that you can learn to think in silence. Those are the best ones. It might not be shocking, like, seriously, I need to sleep, I need to prepare, and I need to embrace silence. Yes, that's it. That's basically it. You can do that. You will limit them or downsize them or remove them completely. But I cannot guarantee you that they will stay away forever. Because you will have moments that you might not be as prepared if you wanted to be. You might have moments that you're challenged in a meeting and you don't really know what to say, and you're going like, oh, what? You know, I'm thinking, normal. Or you have a workshop of 8 hours, you're super tired, or you got drunk the day before and your brain is super slow. well, welcome back. Stop and filler words. It's normal. But these are the biggest things to downsize. So I hope it helps. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, check out the other videos. I was Marnik Vandenbroek. You were awesome. Until next time.
Are you listening? Damn.